The 1997 Launceston Cup, in fact, only about 10 minutes. So for the latest, live from the track, here's Brendan Parnell.
Okay, thanks for that, Matthew Browning there. As we look at the runners in this race and the betting market, the jockeys have just mounted up for the Group 3 feature, and we'll touch base with the leading prices. There's $100,000 in the pool at this stage and plenty of good money for the top elects, including River Kwai. Now, Mr. Neslo is showing up at $7.70, trained by Gay Waterhouse. We've got stable representative Denise Martin to come along shortly, ticking away $11. Napier Street 17. Sunny Lane, the big hope from here, $6.27 for Dancing Cossack. River Kwai is at $4.80. Brent Thompson's mount. Good support for it with a very good chance, we heard Brent say. Timber Town was very smart during last winter's Brisbane Carnival. It's $18. If it's anywhere near its best, it'll run a cheeky race. We'll check over the page. There's some longer odds one there. Alden Road and Rising Spirit. Strike by Night 88. Tipsy Meyer, One I Fancy, a good value, $12. Trained by Graham Rogerson. And also good money for Lesbion at $8.70. Gary White looking to make it 3 Launceston Cups in a row. River Kwai to beat Mr. Neslo and Sunny Lane. Now, a lovely piece of history is unfolding in the enclosure as we speak, because the winner of the past 2 Launceston Cups, Free Beer, will lead them out. He's sporting a Liquor for Less rug. He won last year at 25-1, the year before that at around 60-1, but unfortunately he is not going around this year. But he'll be leading them out for the big race. We'll be back with some betting movers on track and Denise Martin shortly. In the meantime, race 7 at Ararat. Here's Rick McIntosh.
4 Golden Remo at $4.40 and next best number 2 Grace Under Fire at $8.
You represent Gay Waterhouse's stables. You had your first win with Gay's satellite stable there today.
That's right, yes, we won with Key West. He's raced only once before in Queensland for us. He's been up there about 3 weeks and he led all the way. So it's our first Queensland winner, and for Gay in Queensland, so it's a great day.
More importantly, Launceston, the Liquor for Less Launceston Cup. Mr. Neslo, it's been a bit easy in the betting ring, but I suppose you'd like a bit more in the way of value for odds.
Well, better for us, yes. He's a horse that we bought as a tried horse in New Zealand, and of course Gay has had tremendous success with the horses that she's bought that have been tried in New Zealand previously. So we're hopeful that he'll come home and give us our first Launceston Cup.
How tough an ask is it? He's got a wide barrier, he has the top weight, he's travelled down after a hard run last weekend. You still think he can come up?
Yes, he settled in very well, and one of his best ever runs was after he was backed up 5 days after a run just before Christmas for the Summer Cup, the Group 2 200,000 race at Randwick. And I said to one of the journalists yesterday, I'm not sure how many other runners in this race today could get beaten a short half head in a Group 2 $200,000 race at Randwick. So I think he'll back up very well.
Denise, I'll just run through the betting market, then we'll come back to you, because you've got great ties with Tassie. Mr. Neslo is now into $4.60, so a bit shorter. And the other ones in commission, Sunny Lane at $7, River Kwai $4.90, $18 for Timber Town, Rising Spirit longer odds. Over the page, Tipsy Meyer has still been pretty firm, and it's showing good value as well, Tipsy Meyer, and it's around about that $12 mark. $8.74 Lesbion. River Kwai is the late male, Brent Thompson's mount. And as they start to move in, just quickly, there's special ties for you at Launceston. You're the sister-in-law of the leading trainer, Barry Campbell, here.
That's right, yes. Well, Barry won the premiership last year in Tasmania. He's an outstanding young trainer, and he's got some great charges, including Hawaiian, one of the horses that has been bought by one of his owners that used to be with Gay in Sydney. He's won 5 straight. And, of course, he's won 2 today, including the Gold Sovereign with Vetivere, which he won in turn last year with Alpha. So he's a very successful young trainer.
Well, all the best with Mr. Neslo. We may see you singing and dancing like Gay through the enclosure afterwards.
I hope so. Thank you very much.
Denise Martin there, who's representing the Gay Waterhouse stable, as we take you back to Matthew before we head to Peter Gilligan.
Yes, they're moving in very well for the Launceston Cup. Only a couple out. Newcastle, the Media Cup, won by random, $6.22. Another one for Hawks. Grant Cooksley on board. John Valjean and Jack and Archie in the minor placings. Cornella $23.20, the exacta $64.40, and the trifecta $743.30. John Hawks has just taken the previous race at Eagle Farm, and Brian York was on board Suitcase. Well, they're all ready for the 97 Launceston Cup. Let's take you live to the track. Here's Peter Gilligan.
Thanks, Matthew, as I join us here with Sky Channel for the Cup race. All in. 2,600 the trip. Waiting on the light, and there it is. Set. They're off. Caught them almost as one. There was a roar from the crowd, and River Kwai was quick to begin, and so was Mr. Neslow. And nearer the inside, Sunny Lane got out smartly as Dancing Cossack is working its way up towards the early lead, back towards the rear of the field there. Lesbion ticking away is back to second last, and Fire Engine Gem is last as they sort themselves out with about 2,300 metres left to go in the Cup now. It was Dancing Cossack taking the lead from Lock Valley. In third placing then is Napier Street. They're followed by Touch by Magic, who's in the centre of them. And over on the outside there, going up is Napier Street. As switching to the inside rail now is Tipsy Meyer. And it's a mad charge for the lead as they come to the judges' box the first time, and Lock Valley took over. From Strike by Night going up deep. In the centre there is Vaudeville Piper, and they're followed by River Kwai. Dancing Cossack had dropped back from Fovo. Touch by Magic the next one. They're followed on the fence by Tipsy Meyer, and wider out as Napier Street. Rising Spirit pushing him deeper out. They're followed further back in the race by Timbertown. Now Mr. Neslow is well back on the inside rail, at least on the outside rail, with back on the inside of him Sunny Lane. A length and a half less beyond. They're followed further back by Eildon Road. Behind him was ticking away Fire Engine Gem, and now Nefertiti's Hands have dropped out to last. They're about to make the turn to the back of the course with 1,200 to go, and Vaudeville Piper has gone to the lead. Vaudeville Piper a length and a half, Strike by Night. In third place, Lock Valley. River Kwai is travelling well. It's gone up to fourth. Dancing Cossack was the next one. They're being followed by Fovo. Between horses at the head of the others would have been pushing up Touch by Magic. They're followed closely by Sunny Lane getting up on the fence. Now the sprinters on is taking off as Mr. Neslow. Napier Street is trying to go with him. So too is Lesbion. They're followed by Tipsy Meyer, and getting well back in the race now is Timbertown as they work down the side of the course from Eildon Road. Nefertiti's Hands, and now the hurdler Touch by Magic had dropped out to last. 600 metres left to go in the Cup now. A great battle for the lead. Mr. Neslow going up on the outside here. Back on the inside is Tipsy Meyer with the Vaudeville Piper, who's still there. And Lesbion is starting to come into the picture quickly. Followed further back then by Napier Street as they straighten for the run in. Next Dancing Cossack in the straight. Vaudeville Piper tackled by Mr. Neslow. Lesbion is coming at both of them, and Ticking Away is coming with a late run now. Lesbion going to Vaudeville Piper, and Ticking Away grabbing the lot of them, and from the cloud Tipsy Meyer, it's going to be close. Ticking Away, I'll give it to Ticking Away, a nose to Vaudeville Piper, and a nose away third Lesbion in a Tasmanian finish. They were followed close up by Tipsy Meyer. Napier Street, Mr. Neslow didn't back up. They were followed by Eildon Road, Timbertown, Fire Engine Gem, Nefertiti's Hands, Lock Valley, Sunny Lane, Rising Spirit, well back in the race then would have been Fovo. Dancing Cossack, they're still coming. Touch by Magic, River Kwai, and the last one, Strike by Night. A three-way finish. A three-way finish to the Liquor for Less Launceston Cup. It's a photo finish. It's a photo finish. Well, here it is. Here's the finish of the Cup. You've got Vaudeville Piper. In the centre is Lesbion, and here's Ticking Away in the red and white. Behind them is Mr. Neslow. He didn't back up from Saturday. And there's Tipsy Meyer. But it's a Tasmanian three-way finish. Ticking Away on the outside. Bobbing strongly is Vaudeville Piper. Lesbion between them. And look at Tipsy Meyer. And I'd be giving it to Ticking Away, and a terrific finish. A Tasmanian trifecta. So once again, the mainlanders have failed to fire. Although it was a good run by Tipsy Meyer, not that it covered much ground. Napier Street couldn't get on the track. He set Mr. Neslow alight, whereabouts, or about 900, thereabouts. He sprinted up quickly, but he was never up in the lead where he wanted to be. River Kwai, well, I don't know about a Duke of Norfolk start for him. You'd have to do better in a race here in Tasmania if you're looking at the Duke of Norfolk at Flemington. Anyway, it's a photo finish, 2:43.2 is the time. There's Ticking Away on the screen. Bruce McDonald will be one of his biggest victories, that is for sure, as we await the judge's number. Terrific three-way finish. I think he's about to semaphore it. Yes, he's just having a look at the moment. with ticking away, Vaudeville Piper, that would have brought the house down, and between them, of course, was the other horse, Lesbion, who was well backed here all day. Lesbion, and of course, a stablemate of Free Beer. Now, let's see if he's going to put this number up. Judd still poring over this print here after an exciting finish to the Liquor for Less Launceston Cup. Tipsy Mai running fourth. He was the first of the interstaters home. Now, see if we can get these numbers. No, he's still examining it, so it's a very good finish. I haven't seen a three-way finish in my 14 calls of the Cup. I've never seen a three-way go. And we stand by for the winning number. Still a photo in the frame here. What a terrific crowd. There'll be a roar when the number goes up. Official placings, number 2, ticking away, ridden by Bruce McDonald, is first in a Tasmanian trifecta finish. Number 2, ticking away, Bruce McDonald first, coming with a terrifically timed run. Second place to number 17, Vaudeville Piper. He nearly created a miracle. Vaudeville Piper, ridden by David Chipman, was second. Number 14, Lesbion, Beverly Buckingham third, as Tasmania stamps its big approval of the Launceston Cup today, running first, second and third. The fourth horse home in that race, finishing late and fast, was Tipsy Meyer. So it's 2, 17 and 14. Here are the connections invited to lead the winner back. Ticking away on this great moment, he joins the honour roll. Bruce McDonald, one of his biggest victories. He won the Newnham Cup. And here he is, ticking away, and Bruce McDonald, trained by Walter McShane at Broadmarsh. And that's a training double. Walter, of course, prepared young Mr. Grace, who won earlier today. And here he is, the winner. Ticking away has been a model of consistency, a 5-year-old bay gelding by Celtic Air from Go to Court, so bred by Walter McShane, raced by him. He and his wife Patsy and Mr. and Mrs. E.K. Graver, and Bruce McDonald, the winning rider. Second place, Vaudeville Piper. Again, all guts. David Chipman. Third, Lesbion, Beverly Buckingham. And the two horses who've got very similar colours ran fourth and fifth, and they were Tipsy War, and Napier Street was fifth.
Well, a great performance there by the local horses to run first, second and third in the Launceston Cup, and a career highlight for that jockey, Bruce McDonald. Good on him.